Hey guys, today we're making this delicious lemon cream tres leches cake. I wasn't planning on making another tres leches cake, but you guys have been loving this series and so many of you asked for more flavors. This is a moist lemon cake soaked in a lemon cream mixture and topped with the most incredible creamy lemon mousse. Okay, you guys, so to make the lemon sponge cake, we're going to start by whipping our egg whites with 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, which in this case, it's not used to flavor the sponge, but to stabilize the egg whites. We will, however, though, be using a lot of lemons today, and we'll use those in just a moment. Once your egg whites start to become foamy and double in size, you can start gradually adding your sugar. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. I post new videos every week. You're going to whip your meringue to stiff peaks and set it aside. In this other bowl, I have some butter, which isn't a lot, but this sponge cake does need it. To it, we're going to add the zest of 2 big lemons. Fresh, real lemons is all you need to make lemon cake. Do not use extract, do not use artificial flavorings. Lemons is all you need to get that pure, delicious, strong lemon fragrance. You'll also need the juice of one of the lemons, which will give the cake a bit of tang. I like to juice it directly over the bowl. If you do that though, make sure you're using a sieve to capture the seeds. I've added the egg yolks and milk, and you want to give these wet ingredients a quick mix before adding your sifted dry ingredients. Careful to not overmix your batter. I like to start with my mixer and finish with my spatula. To this batter, we're going to fold in the egg whites. Start by adding only 3 to 4 big dollops of the egg whites to lighten this mixture. I said this so many times, guys, you can be rough with these first dollops, but be careful when folding in the rest of your meringue. You do want to fold these in gently so your batter doesn't lose too much air. I love how beautiful this cake batter looks. It almost looks like a lemon mousse. Okay, so this is ready to be poured into your cake pan, buttered, floured, and lined with parchment paper. And you're going to bake this cake in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius or 320 Fahrenheit for around 25 to 30 minutes. Do the toothpick test. If it comes out clean, your cake is ready. Let it cool in its pan for 5 minutes, and then you're going to turn it over onto a rack and let this cake cool completely. Okay, so we're going to make the lemon cream bath, which literally tastes like a lemon creamsicle. It's the most heavenly fragrance bath ever. It's so good. To my cream and milk, I'm going to add the zest again of 2 big lemons. You only need the zest in this case. In case you're wondering what to do with the leftover lemon juice, because you will have, a lot of lemon juice by the end of this cake, I made lemonade and granita. You can also make lemon popsicles. There's a lot of things you can do with the leftover lemon juice, okay? So nothing goes to waste. Now this cream milk mixture needs to rest for around 30 minutes to 1 hour. The lemon zest will infuse this mixture and give it amazing flavor. So cover it and pop it in the fridge while the cake is cooling. Okay, so on to making the lemon mousse, which is the most delicious thing ever. We're going to do the same thing that we did for the milk bath. We're going to infuse the cream with some lemon zest. Give the cream a good mix. Now, if you want, you can add a drop of food coloring. That's what I did. This is optional, but it adds a subtle, beautiful, warm lemon color to your mousse topping. Cover the cream and again pop it in the fridge to infuse for about an hour. Okay, so fast forward an hour later, your cake should have cooled by now, and we're ready to assemble this beautiful, delicious cake. You're going to poke lots of holes into the cake using a toothpick or a fork, and you're going to pour the lemon bath, which will smell so good, over the cake. Use a sieve to catch the lemon zest. We don't want it on top of our cake. I wanted to leave this scene in the video to show you how the cake just absorbs all that milk and cream. Obviously, I sped up the video, but I had to leave it in. I just think it's so cool. and fascinating. Okay, so set this aside and we're going to make the lemon mousse, which will take 2 minutes to make. Rinse the measuring cup that we used for the milk bath, just in case there's leftover lemon zest. Strain your cream through the sieve. Again, we don't want the lemon zest. We want a silky, smooth mousse. Now, to give this cream a sturdy mousse texture, we're going to add some mascarpone. The mascarpone will give body to the cream, and when you aerate this mixture, it will develop a mousse texture. It's going to be so good. I did add some sugar off camera, and you want to whip this until you get stiff peaks. Top the cake with the mousse. I like to be generous with this topping, and using an offset spatula or even a simple knife, spread it out. I do like to smooth the top with a cake scraper, and I do also cut the sides for a prettier presentation. Those will be eaten as well, don't worry. And I do also want to specify that you can serve this cake directly in its pan like you would traditional tres leches cake. That's completely up to you. You can serve this cake with some berries, but I personally like to keep it all lemon. I want that lemon flavor to be the star of this cake. You guys, I love lemon desserts, and to me, this cake represents everything that I would want in a lemon cake. It's sweet with a subtle tang, and the lemon mousse really takes this cake to another level. I'm also a big texture person. I love a soft and creamy cake, and this is definitely that. If you love lemon, and if you love melt in your mouth cakes, this is definitely a lemon cake you need to make.